So this is our second official global meeting for our affiliates here. So every Monday of the month, the brand new month, Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be here. So this is a time we come together and we go through anything new that's in the company that you deserve to know about. And then leading into the future, what you want to know to be prepared. And we'll let you know all of our events that we have coming up. So you really just want to plug into this. When you have your team you're starting to bring to the company here, you want to make sure they are on this too. We do record it. We have it in the Facebook group not too long after this. And we also have it in our training system as well. There is a couple bonuses I want to tell you about. Not a lot of people know about these bonuses, but when you first enter into our program here, you have the first timed bonus, which is a 30-day bonus. This is fast track. So for those of you that are really ambitious, you really want to help people and you want to make money right away, then you want to take advantage of this because you can get anywhere from a $200 gift card, a $500 gift card, or a $1,000 bonus. And that's a cash bonus. Well, I mean, it comes in a check, but you can cash it to make cash. But the way you do this is $5,000 your very first month coming in, that's revenue. So if you sell a Hydra Deluxe and a couple Hydra shots, you're going to get a $200 gift card. Now the next tier up is 10,000. So you maybe sell 2 or 3 Hydra Deluxes. You're going to get your 20% plus you're going to get an extra $500 as a gift card to Healthy Hydration. And the next one is the $20,000 revenue, which would be like 4 or 5 Deluxes, and you're going to get $1,000. Or, there's other miscellaneous things as well. So that's the first bonus, 30 days. You have 30 days to accomplish that. Now, the next one here, you actually have 60 days. So you can do it in 30, you can do it in, but no more than 60 days. Once you get to the 60s, you help 3 teammates. So you're going to enroll 3 people. You're going to help them. So we're going to help them get their first 3 customers. That $500 of sales or $500 of volume per se, then you're going to receive a $200 gift card. So help 3 people, help 3, you're going to get $200 gift card from Healthy Hydration. Okay, so that's the first 2 bonuses. Now, Betty here, I'm going to bring her out. She accomplished this $1,000 cash bonus in the first week and a half once we launched this. And so Betty, would you please come out and everybody give her a round of applause? Betty. So not only did she get the 20%,
thank you.
So she made 20%, so she made $4,000, she made $5,000 already with the company just a week and a half after getting started. So she paid for her investment. So Betty, would you just maybe tell a couple great things that you did to accomplish this goal, maybe where your mindset was at and how you did it?
So it was 6 Hydra Deluxe that was sold in the first week. And really it's just reaching out to people to upgrade their device or telling them that, we should really be inspired about life. We get life and we get to choose many routes, but we only get one body. One body. That's the trippy part. We can choose life any way we want, right? But we only get one body. And so with molecular hydrogen having so much studies in the background and just being the foundation of with all the documentations out there, everybody upgrades everything, cell phones, house, cars, everything. So why can't we upgrade the water machine that's going to take care of our biggest environment in our body? And so with these 6 people, 3 of them never had a machine before. And the other 2 has had other devices and was just, they saw that vision. They saw that message. So all I did was, look, there's not much I can say, but just, you got to decide. But I'm here to help you and guide you and be right next to you. And we're going to drink this water together. And yeah, so thank you.
And all of them are paid in full too, so she didn't have to go
Paid
on
in full.
She's gonna have a great Christmas with her family. Let me tell you. And she's on a roll still. I just saw last week's paycheck for you. I was like, oh wow, good job, Betty. It's awesome. So congratulations again. Betty's in the Facebook group. So if any of you want to connect with her to find out, really what she's doing, how she's speaking to people, it would be very wise of you. And we'll have her on one of the upcoming training calls too. All right, so because of her achievement, I decided we need to have the next level of bonuses because, we got to keep it going, right? So here we have introducing you to the $10,000 a month club. So once you receive $10,000 in one calendar month of commissions, 10,000, then you're going to get an extra $1,000 bonus for each month. So that means instead of a $10,000 a month, you'd have an $11,000 a month. So you make $10,000 in commission and automatically you're going to get an extra 1,000. And you're going to be into the $10,000 a month club. And so there'll be certain incentives in that as well. And so if you were thinking about going to, you know, a job and you're like, hey, can I have $1,000 a month raise? They're going to say, yeah, right. That's $12,000 a year. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to do that. I mean, hardly, I don't think you'd ever get that. Here, I want to reward you guys. I know how hard you work because I used to do that same, you know, business too. And I really want you guys to feel motivated and inspired to want to keep achieving more. So congratulations on that. And that's the additional bonus that we've added. All right. I did spend some time last week with Eric Worre in his new studio that cost about $10 million to put together there. I've decided we have a hydrogen university that we put on. This year was the first year we did it. And we had Taiwan Hubbard, Dr. Tyler, Bob Citronelli, Bill Banta, who's a mindset coach, one of mine, and then myself in Vegas. I rent out the Palms Resort. Instead of doing it there, we're going to do it at Eric Worre's. So he's got up to 500,000 people we can have on Zoom. It's translated into all different languages, and there can be 400 people there in the audience. So one of the things he said to us is leadership qualities. If you want to grow a very successful business where you're making $1 million or more a year, it only takes with you about 20 leaders. So if you had 20 leaders and they're leaders, this is what you're looking for. You want them to be independent, problem solver, consistent, have a big vision and can communicate it, creates action that wouldn't have happened without them, willing, coachable, and hungry. So these are the leadership qualities you're looking for. So that means consistent. So I'm showing up every day here. That's consistency. You're showing up every day. That's consistency. But if you've got an affiliate that you're recruiting and they're like, oh, I'll be there, and they don't show up, what's that showing you? They're not consistent, right? And you can't trust them. And then independent. You know, can I say, hey, Betty, go out today and find 5 new prospects? Or do I have to hold her hand? Most likely she'll be, okay, see ya. I'll be doing 10, 5, come on now. Problem solver. There's always a solution to every problem. Always. Vision. Where are you going? If I was to ask any of you right now, what's the future look like? Where are you going to take this? If you don't know, you're not going to get there because you don't know where you're going. And your body always follows your mind. So if you don't know where you're going and you don't have any goals set up and you don't have a vision, then most likely you're going to live from your past visions and your past memories. And so you can literally take your past, put it on your future, and you're going to do the same thing. So you've got to know where you're going. And it doesn't, you know, money is all awesome and great, but some of us have the fear of making money because we feel guilt. And so they don't want to talk about making money. They don't want to know what their life would be like if they had money. But you got to release that. Because with the right person, right intention, money can do great things for people. You know, one of my big visions is I want to create schools where we can have children at a young age learn about themselves, who they truly are. Because we're taught in school to live from our senses. Hear, smell, see, taste, touch. Well, that's not who we are. That's living from the outside in. We want to live from the inside out. We want to use our gifts, our intellectual faculties, our imagination, our intuition, our will, our reasoning factor, our memory, and our perception. So one of my things is with money, we can create schools and we can do more things and we can help more people. And so we got to get over the fear of, you know, not being able to receive. Okay. So leadership. So because we want to create leaders, we are going to be a leader factory here at Healthy Hydration. So I've decided to grow the compensation plan for you guys. So right off the top, as you know, you get 20%. 20% of that sale goes directly into your pocket because you're doing the work. If you go to any other comp plan out there, it's going to be like 5%. And then it builds as you go. But as you know, if you're new to this and you're wanting out of your job, it's not very incentivizing if you're only getting $200. It's going to take you a lot of time. And so I want you guys to think more entrepreneurial minded. Hey, 20%, how much does that make in a month for my job? 3 grand? Oh, I only have to make like 4 sales and I'm already replacing my income. So the next tier down from that, so you're at 20%, and then you bring your friend, client, whoever it is in, you're gonna receive 10% from their sales. So that would be on a Hydra Deluxe, $400 you receive. And now here's where I added another layer of bonuses. This is, or 5%. So now the next, you're helping your new person. Now they don't know what to do. They got a new person here. They don't know. And so you've got to help them too. Learn all the information. Come to the Zoom calls. So you're going to get 5% on their sales. Now remember, you still have the $10,000 a month bonus, which is $1,000 extra. So all that's going towards you too. Okay, is everyone excited about that? I think it's pretty great. I think it's really great. You know, really great. And it's going to help more people want to come into the company, and we will keep developing this as we go. So it's not like, you know, this is the end all be all, because we can add in all kinds of different bonuses. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is, I've done this before in the past and it worked out really, really well. We're going to do a new year, new you. So everyone starts New Year's goals. January 1st, they've got to go lose weight. That's, most people decide that. Or this year is going to be the year that I'm going to go out there and really get motivated in my business, and I'm going to make a lot of sales, and I'm going to be a completely different area next year. So that's what we're going to do. New year, new you. The registration here starts December 7th, and it goes all the way till January 27th. So we're going to be a leader factory, and we're looking for leaders wanting to be leaders. They don't have to have experience. I'm going to coach them through everything from start to finish. I've done this many times before. So in order to do this, you must have either the Hydra home unit here or the Hydra Deluxe. If you don't have that, you're going to go through the training, and I'm not going to be able to really train you effectively because you're not going to be able to share the water or give out samples or any of that. So you've got to have one of these products. We have financing available. So if you can't figure out how to get that, don't worry. Just let us know on our website. This one right here is only $400 to get started. This one here is $800 to get started. That's zero turn down financing. And our financing is unique and different. And that when I was working with the past program, I did not like how I didn't get paid until the customer paid off the unit. I didn't like that, because if the customer didn't pay, guess what happened to me? I didn't get paid. So with this program, you get paid as they get paid. I mean, they pay us, we pay you. So every single month, if that customer is making their payments, you're also going to receive a payment on that payment plan, which is great. Now you have residual income. And if they don't make a payment, guess who's going to go finding those people? You guys, because you're incentivized. Like, hey, I had those payments coming in. What happened? You stopped drinking water or what? And so you're going to help them. You're going to say, hey, there's a business here, guys. What are you doing? You can't make your payment. You got the best thing right here to help people. Let's do this together. Okay. So we have that. We also have Chase financing. I like Chase because it's zero interest for 16 months. It's just chase.com, Chase Freedom account. You click it, you fill out the form, and then you get an approval, hopefully. If you don't, we go a different way. But they allow you to have this unit right here for about $42 a month. This one right here would be about $27 a month. Hardly anything. I mean, think about going to Starbucks once or twice a month, you're already there. Or even buying bottled water at the airport or something like that. You're already there in one shot. So everybody, if they want it, they will get it. If you're talking to someone and they can't find the money, what do you think that tells you? They don't want it. They don't have a need for it. They don't really want it. Because look around, guys. Look around your house. Everything you have is because you wanted it. The clothes you're wearing, the car that you drive, the furniture that you have, everything in your environment is you got it because you wanted it. So people buy what they want, not what they need. And so if they don't have the money and they can't find the money, either they don't know where they're going to go, they have disbelief in themselves, they have disbelief in the product, they just don't have, you know, they might just not have good self-confidence that they can do it. But they can if they want it. So we have to build the burning desire to help people want what we have. Okay, so they can all get this product. It's not a problem. So how we're going to do this is, those of you that already have deluxes and the home unit, you're already pre-qualified for this program. and I'm going to be coaching you. It's a 3-month in-depth training, meaning we're twice a week in a Zoom. You've got homework. Okay. This is like college course to make 6 figures. That's what we're doing. You're all going to be making 6 figures. So if you come in this plan, you want to make 6 figures, that's the first goal for you. And I'm going to train you specifically step by step on how to achieve that. We're to go through all the mindset, all the product training, in depth, how to do the demonstration. There's not a thing that you're going to be missing from this whole course in 3 months. And it's deep. And so just be prepared. It's twice a week and you have homework. Don't make excuses if you really want this. So I want to share with you from the past when I was doing this program with the other company, what kind of results we were getting, just so you can kind of see. I can find the video here. Got it here on the YouTube.
I know you've all heard that on you on the inside.
Okay.
I could read Amanda's energy like a book. Amanda, you are a very disciplined person. You've got very strong energy. You'll go right through a wall to make things happen. You want to follow somebody who's going to win, you get on her wagon. I'm going to tell you, she knows where she's going, this girl. She's a lot of left brain. She's pretty analytical. She's stubborn as hell. That's what her parents would tell you. You got that.
Well, that you
Oh, you like that.
nail it on the head.
I know what you want.
Wow, that's incredible.
First of all, I want to edify you, Amanda, for being an exceptional human being, a great businesswoman, entrepreneur, multiple 6, 7-figure income earner in the history of your enterprises, and mom. If you were in Amanda's team, you're absolutely in the right place at the right time.
So I saw one of Amanda Bobbitt's videos and it just blew me out of the water. I said, I have to meet this. And then I was fortunate enough to do a program with her in New Zealand. And I was even more impressed. One of the top sales trainers and entrepreneurs ever, just really down to earth, wonderful person who definitely applies herself and knows her game. Completely impressed with her. So if you ever get a chance to work with Amanda Bobbett, you definitely want to.
Hi, I'm Tina Kishmine. I've just had an amazing day, one-on-one training with Amanda, and I would thoroughly recommend, if you want to learn from the best, and I think that's Amanda Bobbett.
In my search, I came across Amanda Bobbett, and I have been following her ever since. I have to tell you, her coaching is phenomenal. It absolutely will move your business forward. If you're ready to take action, you need to contact Amanda Bobbett.
I started getting involved with your training, and it just gave me the confidence and the extra push that I needed in my life that I wasn't finding anywhere else. Now I'm able to share my business with other people around me that are hurting, sometimes physically, mentally, emotionally. And I'm sharing with them how they too can have the success that I'm achieving now. And now I'm less stressed. I'm so much more happier. I do what I want when I want, and I call the shots, and I'm loving it. And I'm just in this bliss.
Right. You know, I did not have the confidence, but then when I started your program, my confidence grew so much. I knew how to talk about things, how to come to people and answer their objections, and there's like no stopping me now. So yeah, before I had made 0 sales, and now within 2 weeks or something, I had already made 2 sales after starting your program. And now I've got like 5 others in the process.
And let me tell you, it has been a game changer. Going from the beginning, I remember having to go and chase people and call people, family members, friends, close friends, and the whole chasing, you know, going after them, to now using Amanda's method. I mean, people are contacting me on social media, they're messaging me, wanting to know about my product, and it's just a game changer. It's amazing.
The help that I got from you, of course, and that really helped a lot and directed me in the right direction. And
So I'm 70 years old. I've been retired 6 years, and the money wasn't necessarily a big issue. Everybody likes a little extra spending money, but it's all been said, and I've got a couple of sales and the things that I'm doing, and so I'm excited.
Are you going to bed? No. Why? What happened to? Not yet. When?
And now they watch that video and
That almost made me a little teary-eyed. Jeez. I think you realize in the moment, like, this is your passion, this is your purpose in your life, is like seeing those people who didn't do anything and they were struggling, and they go through my training and all of a sudden they're making sales and they're making money. And I just feel so happy for them. It just makes me feel so grateful for, being in the moment and helping. That's really why I want to be here present with you guys for the new year. Is I want you guys to succeed more than anything. So that is the results we got. Does anyone have any questions about this? So what's going to happen is December 7th, if you're excited and you want to do this, and you've already got a Delux or a Hydra home unit, then you are already pre-qualified. There'll be a link. So we'll be sending out an email. You also have the Facebook page, and there's a link. You just fill it out, just question and answer. What's your vision? What's your sales goal? Who are you? Where you came from? All those questions. And then we'll have that, and we're going to start the training on the 27th. I think the 27th might be a Friday. I think maybe on the 1st. Hold on just a second. Let me look. Yeah, so 27th is a Saturday. So then we'll start on a Monday, which is the 29th. So you'll want to be prepared for this. Now, if you are in a different country and you're worried about, well, at the time, well, we're probably, if we have enough people from enough different countries, we'll have 2 split trainings. The trainings will be on hour chunks. So we'll do one in the evening time, one in the morning time, so it can accommodate your schedules as well. So twice a week in a Zoom, and then you'll have the homework, and then we'll have people checking over your homework to make sure that you're doing what we ask. So it's my commitment to you. If you guys decide to do it, I'm not letting you out of it. You're going to be there following to the end. Because if I spend 3 months with you and you decide halfway through, hey, what I'm not going to do it anymore, I'm going to ask you, what is going on? I'm here as your coach, and you can't just leave if we put that much time and investment into you, because you're here on purpose. So just make sure if you want to do this, you want to be serious about it. Okay. The next thing is we have a new product that's going to be launched here in the next probably 2 weeks, and it's the Hydra Renew. And so we've got, I might have spelled some things wrong because I was doing things at the last minute, but retinol, vitamin C, zinc, hydrogen, and CBD for the skin. So it's going to be coming in a powder form, and then there'll be a powder brush. You put it on your skin. But the first step is the Hydra Mist. So the Hydra Mist is basically you put filtered water in it, and it has electrolysis process inside of it, and it mists it on your skin. So you take off your makeup, or in the morning, mist the skin first, and then you're going to put the powder on. And then at the end of that, you're going to put the mist back on again. It sets it on your skin. And so doing that a couple of times a day is going to help reduce redness, wrinkles, eczema, psoriasis, rejuvenate the skin. So this is gonna be a really powerful product. I'm very excited for it. And I love makeup. It's one of my things. In the past, I wanted to be a beautician, and I feel if this goes well, what we'll end up doing is we'll make a whole skincare line where people will have access to lipstick and foundation that has these things in it, so they can have it on all day long. So who's excited about this? Raise your hand. Yeah, because we know how popular the shower is, and they're just showering in it. So it's like, oh my gosh, like once you get some vitamin C, some retinol, some zinc, and I mean, forget about it. CBD alone is inflammation. You have hydrogen and CBD together. I mean, I'm excited about this. So that will probably be launching in the middle of the month. Here's what we have on the schedule for this month. We've got our global meeting today. Taiwan is going to be here on Thursday. So he's going to train on, he wrote me what it was. He's going to train on in-depth breakdown of the basic characteristics of hydrogen water, including the typical saturation point, the difference between dissolved and undissolved hydrogen, the correlation between increased pressure of hydrogen, nanobubbles, half-life, H2 levels of tap water, the difference between the visible bubbles and the not visible bubbles. So he'll be talking about that. So if you're getting those questions right now, maybe you've got people that are like, oh yeah, look at all these bubbles in the glass from the, alkaline ionized water, but mine doesn't have that many bubbles, or they don't stay that long. Why? Because the difference in the size of bubbles is going to, be a nano bubble, or is it a molecular hydrogen bubble? So that's on the 7th. Then every Monday, of course, we have sales product training. So next week I'll be here with you. We have Bob Citronelli again, or Robert. He's got the book, Health Revolution, how hydrogen water can change your life pretty much. And he goes through everything in that book. He takes a high level and brings it down to a lower skill. Because of those of you that were on our call from last week with Tyler, that was great information, but I think part of it was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what this is. We need to know about, all these different words, and it was hard to get through. So Bob does a great job of breaking it down, whereas Tyler's much more scientific. You'll have to watch it over and over again in order to retain the information. And then because of Christmas, we are going to not have people are traveling. I'll probably be traveling. So we're going to skip our Thursday and Monday and Thursday. But we're still going to be communicating in our Facebook group. We'll still be doing that. If you got 3-way calls to get people on, we'll still be doing that. If we need to do a breakout session in Zoom, we can still do that. But that's our set schedule for this month. And then last but not least, we have our trade up program. So like Betty said, we're going to trade up people's units. So anyone from the past that you've maybe talked to about water, maybe you're in a different water company, or somebody that has technology that is a little outdated, you can go up to them, say, hey, we have a trade up program. If you want to get some new information, maybe you invite them to come on to our New Year, New You. So remember, it's not all about you. It's how you can help other people. So imagine, for me, you got 3 people right now that you've already sold to. And these 3 people, you get into the course on next month, January, right? They come to the New Year, New You. Now, all of a sudden, those people, they're making 5 sales, 10 sales a month themselves. And you're making 10%. And that's 30 people. 30 people, and they're selling 5 machines. That's what commission for you, 10% of all that. So just on their efforts alone, you're probably going to receive, probably $10,000, $15,000 if you do the numbers right, which I was just doing out of my head. So I have no idea that's right, but it sounds good. We'd have to break it down, but imagine that. And then if you had them bring their 3 people that they just brought in, now you get 5% of their sales. So you only need a handful of people. Everybody knows somebody. So it all started with this trade up conversation. Have you heard of the trade program? Are you making money where you're doing right now? Do you want an additional line of income coming to you? Ever thought about drinking amazing water and also benefiting your finances? They're going to say, what do you mean? And then you can explain it. So that is, and if you need me to go on the group, do some video or something for you, just let me know. I'd be happy to do a little sales video that talks about this training program, so you can share that with them as well. So we're doing $800 off. So they have to purchase the Hydra Deluxe. So only going to be included with the Hydra Deluxe. They get $800 off. Before in the past, we had the customer send us the machine. I don't need any more Kangen machines. I really don't. I end up just throwing them away. And so instead, we're going to have them hold on to it. and they can use it to show people the differences. You know, you can show them the hydrogen production. It'll be a sales tool for them. So in order to get the $800 off, all they have to go to is during the checkout at the end, put trade up. Trade up. And then automatically the discount code is going to trigger the discount of 800. And you're going to get the commission on the actual sales price after the discount, not before the discount. Okay, so you put that there, and 2 people raise a hand. I'd love to answer that for you.
Is it the same $800 for the K8 trade-in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And just one other quick question, backing up. When you're doing the New Year, New You calls, are there going to be any later than this? Because I'm Eastern Standard Time, so.
No, that
Okay.
isn't.
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah, when I did it before, I did it like 6 in the morning for the people in their time zones. So, yep, cool. All right, who else raised their hand there? Michelle, was that you or is that from earlier? Okay. Oh, duh. I still see it up there. You go. Okay. No other questions. Okay, Jackie, and then Ms. Brooks. We got you both raising your hand. So Jackie, go ahead and go first.
Okay, the question that I've got, do you know the times of the calls yet, or have you said that? Because I'm getting ready, I just got promoted at my job, and I'm going to be going through training starting in January to get my property and casualty license. And if it's this same time, I think I can do it, but if it's not, if it's earlier, I don't know that I can.
Yeah, most likely Pacific Standard Time will do the 6 p.m. Twice a week. We might do one on a Saturday just because a lot of people that are during the work week, you know, they're working, then at least they have the Saturday that they can look forward to and they can always watch the replay. But you do need to be present for, you know, the at least one twice a week, obviously. But if you can't, for some reason, it will be recorded and at least you can get to one. And then for the other time zone, I mean, you're 3 hours ahead. And so I'll probably jump back to make it your time frame, probably around 5 or 6. And if it's in a different country, we'll coordinate. You'll just have to let us know where you're coming from and how we can accommodate everybody into the group. Awesome questions. All right. Any other? Oh, yep. Miss Brooks.
Yeah, I have a question. If I were to purchase, because I like to trade up my K8, so you're only promoting the Hydra Deluxe and not the other one, as I'm kind of used to the other one because it's, you know, you hook it up to your water line. It's a dedicated water line, and it's like the K8. The Hydra Deluxe, it's not hooked up.
Correct. Yeah. Because the price point is very low on that unit, by the time there's no profit, I'm end up giving out, you know, I'm paying you to do the thing. So I don't want to have to do that. So yeah, just in the Deluxe, especially because it's the top of the market, you know, it's the best thing out there and people are going to buy what you have. And so I would recommend, yeah, get the Deluxe and then later get the other one, or you can buy it at the same time. That way you can show people all of the different products. And then when you're doing your videos and your demonstrations, you have a machine that makes the highest amount of hydrogen possible. It's got UV light, it's got the 3-stage filtration system in it. And you don't have to hook it up. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. No hooking up.
I see.
So if you're used to hooking it up, great. You don't have to do that anymore. Just put water in it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question. All right, I think we had one more question. One more question. Any others? I don't see it actually. No. Okay. Well, if you haven't already gotten into the group, you're wondering what Facebook group we're talking about. It's Healthy Hydration Affiliate Group. That's the name of the group in Facebook. And here's the QR code. So all you need to do is just scan the code right there and it'll take you right over to the group. And once you get there, then I will go ahead and let you in. And then I did a video last Monday on how to launch a new affiliate. Those of you that have now affiliates or want to know how to get into your training yourself, this is the video. It's on YouTube. It's the first video. Actually, I'll grab the link right here. That way you have it. So this is a video you want to save. And if there are certain videos that you really, really love, let me know which they are, because we can create a landing page and put all those videos in one. That way, all of you don't have to search for it each time. And there it is. So this is going to teach you step by step on how to launch your new affiliate. This is the most important aspect of this business, of any leverage-based business, is duplication. It's key, because if you're not duplicating yourself, everybody has to come to you with every single question. And then you have no time to do anything else but answer questions. So you need to have a solution for that. So you need to have a link or a video or something to send people to, so your time is not eaten up by questions that are the same thing every single time. And so this video is going to teach you how to duplicate that. If I can find the chat box here somewhere. I know it's got to be there because I always see it. Where is that? Okay, well, let me go do this. And I'll put this link in the chat. There it is. Okay. So I'm pasting it in the group, and if everyone wants to go, and it's making me do individual, everyone. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that link is right there. So you just grab that link, watch the video, how to launch a new affiliate. And it's best if you can launch them live with you, set up a Zoom call, step them through the process. If they have to watch an hour-long video, it's not likely they're going to do it. But you got to know how to do it. So you got to get the information, then pop on a live with them, help them set everything up, help them get educated, and plug them in. Okay, so the website has all the education videos about hydrogen water benefit and list. Yes, it does. Yep. Can you explain one more time about the $10,000 member promotion? Yes. So when you make $10,000 in 1 month, calendar month, you're going to receive an extra $1,000 bonus. And what we're going to end up doing is there'll be a leadership pool. So if you're constantly making a $10,000 a month goal and you constantly do that, there'll be a leadership pool. Those people that are in that pool will share part of the profits from the company. And so you don't want to miss out. You want to make sure that you're always making 10,000 a month or more. And if you're doing that, obviously you're going to make six figures. And if you can make 10, you can teach other people how to make 10. But the first goal is to get you to make the 10. And it's really not as challenging as you think. Sounds like, oh my gosh, it's such a big number. But nothing's big and nothing's small until you compare it to something else. If you're like, I've never made any more than $2,000 in a month, 10,000 seems outreachable. Well, yeah, because it's a huge number compared to a small number. But now instead of seeing 10,000, tell yourself you want to make $100,000 a month and condition your mind to make 100,000. What would you have to do to make 100,000 a month? Now you look at the 10, you're like, oh, that's nothing. I can do that easily. All you got to do, guys, is ask yourself a question. That's your intuition's always going to be an answer. How do I do that? Well, I don't know. And then you get the answer somehow magically. You write it down and you take action. Your mind is so smart. You just got to ask the right questions. But I will teach you how to do it step by step by step by step. Okay, so the Hydrolux is the top of the line. Is there a machine that has reverse osmosis? Yeah, it goes in the filters. So there is a reverse osmosis in the machine. How do you not get discouraged by no thank yous? That's a good question. So, well, the no thank yous is usually because they don't have the need or the want, the desire for it. So the first thing in the sales process which we'll go through is first, you got to get their attention. You got to create the desire. So if you're talking to somebody that has diabetes and you simply start blabbing about hydrogen, they're going to be like so disconnected. It's not even funny. They're going to say, oh no, I'm good. Even though they have diabetes, even though they're taking insulin, even though they've got metformin, they're taking it every day. They're not interested. But I can walk up to them and they're like, oh my gosh, how do I buy it today? It's all about your words and how you use them. And so with that type of person, you got to find their pain point. Why would they want our product? What does it serve? What need does it serve? If there's no need, there's no want, there's no desire, they're not going to do it. They're going to say, oh no, I'm good. So the first thing you want to do is you want to ask them questions. You're not even talking. You're asking them questions. What kind of water do you drink? How long have you been drinking it for? Have you ever heard about hydrogen water? Do you do anything for your health? Do you exercise? Are you into your health? What's your workout routine look like? Do you have any health issues? Oh, you have health issues. What kind of health issues do you have? Oh, how long have you been struggling with that? Are you on medication? Oh, wow. Interesting. Does anyone else in your family have, that as well? And now, once you got all the information, now you just say, oh, well, have you started to see the buzz about this amazing water? I got this little, look at this. I push this button on this bottle. Look. See that? And they're like, what is that? That's hydrogen gas. That's the most powerful thing that you can do for your health every day. And we can make it with a push of a button. And they're like, oh my gosh, well, how do I find out more about it? And the worst thing you could do is say, oh, here's my card, go check it out. That's the worst. You're going to say, what I do is, give me your phone number, the best one to reach you at, and I will text you my website. Oh, now you got their phone number. And when you got their phone number, now you have a communication line. If you're just giving out a card, they're going to just take the card and, out of sight, out of mind, they won't remember. So your job, and if they're asking you how to get more information, they're giving you permission. So they're saying, I want this. How can I get it? And you say, what I do is, be confident. What I do is what's the best phone number for you? And I'll text you my website. Has all the information for you. Now they have you in communication. Okay. So that's the first step. So no, thank you just means there's no need. There's no desire. You haven't found the pain point. Now, if you're getting, wow, that's expensive. Every price is too much until they want it. So we got to make the $5,000, $4,000 price tag look like a penny. How do we do that? You're selling a $100,000 product. $100,000 is what the product is now. You're not selling $4,000 product. It's $100,000. How much value do you have to give to that product in order to make it seem not that much? So by the end of it, they're going to come to you saying, oh, that's it? It's only $4,000? That sounds amazing. Yeah, I want one right now. But if you're getting, oh my gosh, it's expensive, it's because you haven't added the value to it yet. You haven't made it feel valuable enough for them to spend their money. Because they all can get it if they want it. Okay, would you say if they will look at my information is key? Because the information, no, well, you can, yeah, if you're doing that and it's getting good results, then keep doing it. But if you've tested it and they're not going over information, it's because you haven't asked them if they would watch it. If I sent you a 2-minute video, if I sent you a link, if I did this, would you watch it? If I sent you my website, would you go over it? You would? Great. Do you have time right now? Fantastic. I'll send it right over. And now you ask them when, and then you get a time commitment. Once you have a time commitment, they made a commitment. And once they make a commitment, you can follow up. And so they said, yep, tonight at 6 o'clock, I'll be watching. And say, fantastic. I will reach out to you at 7 and we can go over what you liked best. And when they're liking something best, you're not saying, what do you think? You're saying, what do they like best? When they like something best, they only tell you the benefits. You can never sell on the negative, only the positive. So ask them, if I would send you a video, would you watch it? If I sent you some information on an email, would you go through it? Because the worst thing you want to do is spend your time with the wrong people. They might just be trying to get rid of you by saying, hey, yeah, just send me the information. I'll look at it. Yeah, then you're taking your time, finding what information they want, all the different pamphlets, all the information online, and then you're sending it to them and they'll never even watch it. You're never going to open the email. So if I would just say, I don't want to waste your time or mine. I would not want to send you everything if you're not really that serious about looking at it. I just want to make sure if I send this, would you watch it? Awesome. Okay, any others before we conclude for our hour here? We've been together already. Okay, cool. Well, it will take just, give me to the rest of the evening and part of the day tomorrow to get my team to put the extra 5% in there. So you'll see that reflect in your back office. You can bring more people to the platform. And then anything else we talked to, the trade up program, you can use it now, but it's going to reflect a different price point. So I'm going to go up there real shortly here and change that too. So, all right, team. We will see you in the Facebook group. If you've got questions, if you're in Florida area, make sure to reach out to us. Follow us on social media. We'll see you on Thursday for Taiwan. Thank you for your time, everyone. And thank you for being a part of the mission here. Really appreciate you, all of you. Thank you. Bless you. Bye.